it looks like the Desert of the Real has some eyes on it now. Um, Big part of why I brought it all up is because even on some discords, I guess I could link my thing over there as well. But when I get into conversations with people about the prevalence of deconstruction, uh, even though I do enjoy talking with my friends, they will bring up the MCU, and it's like I'm not interested in the MCU. I'm not interested in helping corporations. It's just gotten to the point because that's where they get most of their money from. They'll do some basic bullshit relaunches or remakes in Hollywood and all that stuff, put it on screen, get the pay pigs to give them stuff, and then keep working on their pet projects of deconstruction. We ultimately got into a disagreement about, because if you've seen one evil Superman stand-in, you've seen them all. And he was saying, I disagree. You link Injustice right after this post. The reason why I linked it was because it seems like on for at least as far as this server is set up, most of them truly enjoy, got basically the boys and a whole lot more deconstructive stuff. And granted, quite a few of them also enjoy Babylon 5, but it's just a meeting of minds that won't quite, again, I know I'm probably the odd man out on that server when it comes to this, but I don't want to look at any of these deconstructed things. No matter how much they praise whatever's happening, I don't want to watch it. Nothing will convince me to really watch that thing in complete context. I might see some clips, but it's not my cup of tea. I don't think it ever will be. And I think that's the reason why I've also had a multitude of problems really embracing, Vampire the Masquerade or Vampire the Requiem. Because with Werewolf, you have a bunch of external threats, and like, here, go off and kill that. But see, to me, the werewolf is set up a lot more simply. It's about whoever your team is. There's like a sense of camaraderie there that vampire doesn't have. Ultimately, and a few other things. But to get back to the comment he was making, uh, again, after I linked Injustice, because it seems like they really do enjoy that take. He's saying that version of Superman has nothing in common with Homelander, for instance, or the Brightburn Kid, or even Hancock, though he's more of an asshole and does go full hero by the end. I have seen Hancock, but that was before deconstruction got to the point where it's the common core. It's not the cutting against the grain. It's just that's the thing that's there all the time. So people who really enjoy that don't really notice it because it doesn't bother them as much. Um, he goes on to say, and the big counterpoint to your everything is deconstruction argument is the MCU, which gets shit on for being too cookie cutter. Of course, it's infested with woke now, so it's no good for you either, but it's still a big counterpoint to deconstruction among an endless sea of deconstruction. But the thing is, I don't I don't really care about Marvel. The last time I cared about Marvel really was the X-Men animated series. The last time I cared about Batman was the Batman animated series. There's just certain aspects of a character I will not click with. Did I enjoy seeing some of the adventures through Gotham? Yes, but Batman is not a character I enjoy. So I honestly to God don't understand the appeal of the character. Just as some people don't understand the appeal of Superman. It's just a fundamental disagreement that will probably never get resolved. It's just and he goes on to say, as for the boys, I'm still wary of season 2. It probably won't matter in the long run, but I think it does suggest the only thing worse than shit woke propaganda is clever woke propaganda. You know, by itself, it doesn't matter one way or another, but if leftists catch on and start a trend, that's the thing. They have started trends that have gone on for 20 plus years. Uh, Even 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. Like, it's been slowly eroding the search for the aspirational, because it's set up now where, oh, it's like aspirational is the normal, it's the boring. Let's make something super edgy instead. Eh, that's the thing, people. It's like I'm just tired of edge, edge, edge. It's the reason why, even though some of my friends really love the Peaky Blinders and all that stuff, I've seen a few clips here and there, but I just don't connect with it. I really don't. I tried, but I'm not going to force myself to like something that I don't like. Which, you know, coming from the other direction, I'm not going to try to force people to like what I like either. I just want more of what I like on the table, because what I like is barely catered to at all. And what I've found, again, I guess I can make this the new mission statement video, but I want to bring genuine optimism, superversive reconstruction stuff to the forefront. So that's why I try to do on this channel. It's intermingled with stuff that's a little bit outside my wheelhouse every once in a while, because I guess it's a good idea, don't keep your nose to the grindstone the whole time, but experience a few things from a few different genres just to see how it can meld into your own. But yeah, I'll never see eye to eye on all the evil Superman stand-ins, because again, to me, like I stated with the Desert of the Real, uh, once you've seen one, you've seen them all, and that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. No matter if people, well, you know what? Even link below. Do you guys have any examples, other examples of anything that's uplifting? I don't even care at this point. You could even offer some dead IP stuff just to see, like, I just want to see some examples. It's like, because recently they have not done that. Because again, the people who really love deconstruction and a more relatable, realistic take on characters, they have the whole entire ocean open to them, because that's all that there is mostly, as far as what's in the direct spotlight, what's promoted by media, what's promoted by certain publishing outlets. Everybody wants to be the next Scott. Everybody wants to be the next Boys. Everybody wants to be the next Invincible. Everyone wants to be the next Walking Dead. It's getting cookie cutter in that aspect. To use my friend's phrase there, deconstruction is the new cookie cutter. It's everywhere. If you love that stuff, you can basically, oh, today I'm going to eat a bunch of got, tomorrow I'll eat a bunch of the boys, oh, the next day I have more 40k stuff to go after. But that's another thing. People want to bring in the grimdark of 40k everywhere. And it's like, uh, yeah, the expectations versus the reality of what's in tropes and themes and everything else. There's too much subversion, and there's not enough reconstruction. That's the main thing of it all. We just need more to counterbalance what's on the pendulum right now. Because right now that pendulum's fully locked into dystopia, crappy YA, more crappy dystopia, more crappy deconstruction. Hancock and movies like that are the norm now. A dysfunctional superhero that goes from a negative to positive arc. I want more flat arc. They genuinely know what their overall moral code and core is. That's about it, everybody. Have a good day.